Is it working? Okay. You guys, what's up? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to be here. It has been a long time. You know why? Honestly, I couldn't figure out this live thing, and I've been on Facebook Live mostly. So if you've missed seeing my videos, I have so many on Facebook right now. My username is my name, Nishan Sandhu, Nishaan. Last name S is in Sam, Anhu. Anyway, so getting on with today's video, I just can't tell you how stoked I am that this is working. Like I literally, it's taken me months where I'm like, well, what's up with this thing? Why can't I stream? And it looks like it's a little choppy right now, but hopefully you will eventually be getting this to where it's going to be like looking good for you and smooth. So why did I pop on here today? A, I wanted to experiment and see if I can get this rolling. And B, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about sacred self-care to increase your energy. And I'm talking to you about this because I'm super excited to be offering up an online course that's going to be coming out probably in the next like 6 weeks or so. Or actually, you know what? I haven't totally decided, to be honest. It's going to be April, May. I'm actually consulting the stars. And this is something I've been working on for like over a year. If you look at my house, it's kind of crazy because I have, you know, those giant Post-it sticky notes. I have those all over the place. There's like over a dozen, just like scribbling out all these ideas through my practice over the past 12 years, thinking of like the over 1,000 clients that I've worked with over the past 15 years or however long it's been. Just like my studies in general with herbal medicine, aromatherapy, mind, body, eating, and, you know, just my life of healing in general, having going through so much with healing, which I know a lot of you have too. And so this is why I'm creating this. I've kind of gotten to this point where I really realize how much I am really meant to help you guys in the sense of I don't want to hide anymore. And I've just kind of been retaining my knowledge and working with clients one-to-one. And I realized that time is no more, that I actually need to reach out to you guys on a larger scale. And so that's why I'm offering these group programs and stuff, because I want you to feel better, especially with how things are with social media and how much screen time we have, which in fact, I usually have my blue light glasses on and I left them in the other room and it was going live already. And I was like, oh my God, it's working. And I forgot my glasses. So that's something that I'm very conscious of, so much that I forgot them here, but I was actually washing the other room in the drying. So I really hear such a call, especially for those of us that work for ourselves, which over the years, it's been amazing to kind of see who I've been working with in terms of you all. And a lot of you are healers, whether you're practicing or not. You're healers, you're artists, you are people that work for yourselves and offering a service in some shape or form. And we live in a world of social media, and we live in a world where we have so much screen time. And I know you know this, and I know this isn't new, you know, and I know this is stuff we've all been thinking about for quite some time. I remember being actually in an astrology reading, my first professional astrology reading. I was so stoked because I've been studying it since as soon as I could read, basically as a kid. My aunt's books I was reading, and I remember talking to him about this was over 10 years ago, talking to him about screen time and saying, I really think that this is affecting our nervous system. I really think this is going to have some devastating effects on our nervous system. I think it's going to be affecting our sleep, our anxiety levels, even to the point of our digestion, because the nervous system and the digestive system are so connected, the lymphatic system, because they're all so connected. And so lo and behold, like it's happening now. We're seeing like this is totally happening with people. Many of us are experiencing this. I'm just realizing I have kind of a golden light on here. So I'm actually going to shift this, disable the golden light for the moment, which I actually have on here specifically to help out with let's see. Okay, good, we're good. I have it on here to help out with blue light effects so that I'm sleeping better. So yes, here we are, right? This is why we can't wait for science, especially when it comes to health, because often it's too late. It's 10 years, 12 years too late because science is not paying, research is paid. And how many people out there are going to be paying other than the people for there to be research put into why we actually need to have better self-care or decrease our use in some shape or form, right? That's like realistic around our screen use and our screen time and social media time. And I mean, I don't know about you guys, I've been working on getting my business online. I've been shifting it. I have like online clients and I love it. And also I just over the past year and a half, I've really had to watch my relationship with this stuff because of totally getting into this weird space of the burnout and at times. And there's so many other symptoms that come up for us. I mean, it's wild to see. I mean, there are those of us out here who are highly sensitive and our immune systems, you know, are affected as well. Okay. So this is why I'm creating this course for you guys is I want you to have more energy. And there's so many pieces. It's not just a relationship to technology. I just think it's such an important piece, but it's also about our personal boundaries. It's about discovering your body type and it's about listening to your body type. We'll be integrating different herbs and aromatherapy practices. And I'm hoping that it can be like a lovely community to just assist you. Oh, also, we'll probably talk a bit about astrology and magic because that's just such a part of who I am. And it's something I finally just like allowed myself to bring into my business in part because it seems like you guys care, or you may have already cared, but more of us are talking about it. And so it's just really lovely, I feel like, to be my full self in this way and be able to really serve you guys in a more authentic way because a lot of work that I've seen, a lot of stuff I've seen work with clients over the years is getting in touch with their intuition and building, what is the word? Just kind of building up the sacred bubbles for ourselves that we all need. Okay. And nobody is going to do it for us. We have to do it ourselves. And so I'm here to try to hold you accountable and to be by your side to support you and to try to create a group of like-minded people. So where we're all supporting each other and we're all holding each other up and in a very positive environment. Now, it's not to say you can't have a bad day because that's definitely not self-care to me. But I really want to offer you a space where the new norm is to really have self-care and have it not be seen as selfish, which I know, like, I feel like we're past that point. But what I'm finding is that a lot of people don't know what self-care means to them because we're so out of touch with ourselves. So you know who you are, right? It's just really connecting on a more like a deeper level so that you can cut out like it's like kind of like sifting out the details so that you have it in place for yourself, right? Within your schedule, within the seasons, depending on when the seasons are, like they're changing, right? That's definitely going to affect what self-care we need and what we don't because our bodies change with the seasons. So looking at your schedule, looking at your energy management, looking at even boundaries around relationships, whether it's with clients or it's with family members, really that stuff is so important. And all that stuff is so indicative of our health. Like you can see it physically when somebody is not happy in their life, when somebody's life is just like kind of taking over instead of them living their life is kind of living them. You can see it. You may not see it right away, right? Some people are really good at hiding it, but like you can see it. Our health is so connected to everything. Okay, everything. And so when it comes down to your sense of happiness and your well-being, your sense of like, even like the ability to receive and your relationship with energy management, like in regards to like money and wealth, in relationship to your ability to really tap into your own inner wisdom and just like giving yourself the space you need to take up the space you need. There's so many factors and pieces into this. And this is all stuff we can dive into, right? Because the thing is that what I truly believe, what I've seen on myself, what I've seen with clients is that when we dive into this stuff, when we connect the pieces of looking at our health and the way that we go about food, the way we go about energy management, the way we go about life, the way we go about self-care, and we look at our quality of life and we look at our relationships with everything. We look at our sleep, we look at, like our mindset, we look at our spirituality, we look at our like connection to our souls. Are we really feeling connected to our soul purpose? And when we start to weave those together and we really start to honor those, we have no choice to become A, become a healthier, happier person, B, to actually have like soul growth occurring within ourselves, like actually becoming bigger like humans in spirit. Okay. Because when we honor ourselves, stuff just starts to go your way in a different way. Okay. Now, that may not always look pretty. At first, it might look like something that's chaotic, and then it, you know, turns out to be beautiful, because we don't always know best. You know, honestly, like sometimes it's like the universe, source, whatever, will give us these lessons in different ways that may not be the easiest, but that's how we grow sometimes. It doesn't always have to be hard, but sometimes it is. Okay. And that's something else that I want to support you in, is to like be comfortable with the hard stuff sometimes, and to honor the hard stuff, and to be okay to talk about it a little bit. This is not to create a space of like people that are super negative and holding on to stuff, because it's about being real, but always looking forward into a space of like soul growth and your own inner paradigm shift, which then becomes this space of like, you know, we're all drops in the wave, and we make waves happen together, right? So I'm going to leave this here. I just was so excited to try to get on here to make a video with this YouTube live, because it has been years, like literally it's been years on here, because I couldn't figure out how to do it, which it didn't really take me that long once I figured it out. Honestly, it just seemed like some weird tech glitch that like I kept doing the same thing and finally it clicked. So anyway, everything happens for a reason. Our timing always happens for a reason. But yeah, so more to come. Drop a comment in the comment section below if you want. If you have any specifics, if you've like missed my videos and you're like, will you make a video on this thing or that thing, just drop a line and I'll think about it. And I love making these videos. I've been doing them about 3 days a week on Facebook. I think I'm probably going to start doing more here as I wanted to. If I can upload those videos to my YouTube page, I will. It'll just take me a moment to get that together. So sending you huge hugs, so many blessings, lots of love, and I'm going to end the stream now. Thank you for watching. I'm so excited this worked. Okay, bye.